Welcome to the video. Now, it's a 12-month anniversary of the bike, so I thought I'd do a 12-month sort of like review of the bike and how it's doing, what I've changed, and I thought there's no better location than this to do a review for it. So stay tuned, see what I've got to say. And just before I get onto the bike, I'm just going to go do a bit of a montage of my rides for the last 12 months. A couple of minutes, just show you what I've done, where I've been. So have a watch of this. Oh, if you're interested in getting into cycling and you haven't done for years and you're thinking getting an e-bike, even if you just want to get an e-bike to go faster if you do cycle, or you want to use a bike to commute faster way than a car or a more economical way, I'd highly recommend the Orbea Gains. They are so good. The X35 e-bike motion system is just brilliant for anything like on road bikes, because of the lightness of it, you're hardly feeling the weight of it, and it works so well. It gives you that extra push up the hills if you need it. And like I say, I've had it 12 months now, and I can definitely recommend this bike. Now let me go into a little bit of details of what I think of the X35. So the X35 is basically the motor at the back, and then you've got a battery in the where it says Orbea in the down tube. So it hardly looks like an e-bike at all, and you know, it really looks like a road bike, and no one would really notice unless they really look at the motor at the back. And so I really like it for that, because it looks so good. And 12 months I have done So it's gone on the app. I've done 44 charges in 12 months. So I've done less than one a week of charges, and the battery is still producing the same like power, energy, or percentage of battery life, whatever you want to call it, and it's still giving me the same as when I bought it. So the e-bike motion system and the battery are just running exactly the same as when I bought it. So it does say that the e-bike, the battery on the e-bike on the X35 does, you can do over, I think it's over 100 charges, and you're still getting 95% of the battery life out of it. So the battery is one of the best on the market, so I've been told and so I've read, so that's really good. Obviously Marley, who make the e-bike X35, are obviously always bringing out new stuff. I think there's a new one called X20, and it looks brilliant because it hasn't got the wires, so you don't have to unplug it when you take the back wheel off. It just automatically comes off. But that's coming on the really top of the range bikes, because I don't think you get as much wattage as you do with the X35, but obviously the bikes are lighter, so you might not need it. But other than that, the X35, I'd highly recommend it. So what else? So as you can see, I got the D50, but now if you watch my previous videos, I've changed it to the I've got the 105 group set and took the Claris off, just because where I live up the Lake District, it is a lot hilly, and I just wanted the best level I could afford gearing system I could get, so I changed it. There's nothing wrong with the Claris system, especially if you're only going to use it for commuting or leisurely activities, but I'm starting to get a bit more serious. I've got a lot of big climbs coming up. You know, I want to do Hard Nuts Pass, Rhinos Pass and all that sort of thing as a regular basis. So I thought I'd go with the 105. It's probably right in my price range, and it's just as good as the top of the range ones. It's just a little bit heavier in them. And since I've had it, it's just been a dream, to be honest. So basically my D50 is now a D30. Now, it cost me £699 for the group set, and then £150 for the service and fitting it at Merlin Cycles. So if you work that out, I bought the bike for £2,100 in the sale, and then add that on, I think the D30 is around about £3,000, £3,200. You might get one a bit cheaper in the sale. So I've probably actually saved a little bit of money by doing it the way I've done it, but it's entirely up to you what you want to go with and what sort of level you think you want to be in. But the Claris system is perfect if you just wanting to get into e-biking and just leisurely or commuting to work and stuff like that. I mean, even rides where you're not going to be going, you know, 3,000 feet of climbing each ride and stuff, you'd probably be alright with the Claris system. I mean, I found it alright. I just wanted the next level up. So that's that. A few other changes. I've basically put the bigger wheels on. I've got 735s. I've got Pirellis on at the minute. They're absolutely ideal for me. A bit thicker for the roads up here. They're a bit rough and ready. But the other tyres that come with it, the Hutchinson, were perfectly fine if you wanted a bit of a faster route and you're a bit lighter than me. You know, I'm a heavier rider, so these tyres are perfect for me. As you'd probably know if you watch me other videos, the only issues I had was with the mount on here. It snapped off, and I've had a new one. The one I've had new since has been absolute perfect, and you know, I've had no problems with it whatsoever. So yeah, you get the full lighting system on it, and I find that brilliant as well. It's easy enough to work. And if you look at my other previous review videos, I don't want to go too in depth here. This is just like the 12-month anniversary. I'm just showing you. I mean, looking at the bike, it looks nearly brand new still. I mean, I do look after it, and I'll put up the top at my cleaning routine. But the only thing that's starting to come off with my cleaning. So I'm a bit peed with that. But other than that, it does look brand new. And like I said, I put up the top of my cleaning routine if you want to watch that video of what I do. And yeah, so yeah, like I say, I'm happy with the bike. I'm happy with the bike. I've had it 12 months, and you know, now I've got the 105 system, I probably won't bother getting another bike. I'm going to get a little bike for commuting, a little mountain bike, but that's nothing to do with my big rides, which I'll be doing on this. So also, what I'd highly recommend is on the D30, it comes with mechanical brakes with a Claris set. Now I've changed to the 105, which comes with hydraulic brakes. You can see it's got like the thin disc pads. Now the hydraulic brakes are the best thing I've ever spent my money on to do the upgrade. The braking system when you're coming down hills and stuff with hydraulic is just so good. I mean, you can stop with one brake really. Obviously safer to do two, but that's how good they are. You know, the system is just amazing, and I would highly recommend it. So anyways, if you've got any questions on the bike, or you know, anything, comments, just ask me, and I'll where I got the upgrades from, you know, any other stuff. The bottles are from GCN. That's another thing, when you've got a bottle there, it's a bit of a pain to get the charger into the port, which is there, but I bought one where it's got a hole there, so I can put it right through. Like this one here, it's got a solid thing, so you won't get your charger in with it. You'd have to take the whole bottle thing off. So just from that, if you're getting a bottle system for there, just see if it's got like a gap there so you can feed in your charger. But that's the only thing I found a problem. You know, I've got my Shimano pedals now, which was a video recently I did. So yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna carry on my ride. But thanks for watching, and yeah, I love the bike.